Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Takirito. Today I'm going to be talking about how to tune your ukulele. Before you play the ukulele, you need to tune your ukulele properly, otherwise the chords sound strange and weird. So it is very important for you to tune your ukulele nicely. The way you tune your ukulele is quite simple. You turn the peg on the head of ukulele, like this. Before I jump into the topic of today's podcast, I'd like to mention that there are two types of pegs on ukulele. Straight pegs, gear pegs. See the gears here, right? I prefer gear peg because it's easier to tune. I mean, straight peg is basically 1 by 1. It means if you turn the straight peg 1 inches, the peg will roll exactly 1 inches of the string. On the other hand, gear peg is moving like 1 by 8 or 1 by 16. So when you turn the peg 1.6 inches or whatever, it just roll around 0.2 or 0.1 inches. So this will give you the more control over the tunings, over the strings. Most ukulele these days have gear peg, so not to worry, you're more likely to have gear pegs rather than straight pegs if you buy decent one. Now let's jump into today's topic, how to tune your ukulele. Grab your uke. And before I start telling you how to tune your ukulele, I'd like to tell you that the bottom string is called first string, and second string is second string, and third is third string, and top string is fourth string. It's a bit confusing, but the bottom is the first and the top is fourth. This is how you tune. The top string is G, and third string is C, and the second string is E, and the bottom third string is A. G, C, E, A. I'd like to introduce you one really nice phrase to remember these sounds. My duck has flea. This is how you remember the sound. G, C, E, A. But it's hard to remember, right? So, my duck has flea. My dog has flea, my dog has flea. Now you remember, right? You can sing, right? Like that. My dog has flea. Now, it sticks to your head and you can't get rid of it for a couple of days, I think. So, jump into how to tune your ukulele. As I mentioned earlier, you have to remember how each string sounds, right? My dog has flea. So you don't necessarily have to know which sound is which. I mean, you don't have to have any kind of ability to distinguish sounds from other sounds. It doesn't have to be that perfect, but you have to make your ukulele sounds a little bit like my dog has flea. This is the first step. But it's not really in tune, so you use this one here. This is tuna. You can buy it like $10 or something like that, or less if you buy cheap. So yeah, I think you need to get like this. You know, it's really good to use them. Basically, the way you use it is just clip them at the top of the ukulele and then turn it on. Depends on the machines you use, but see, a little bit sharp. It's not in tune. You know, these little ticks will tell you how the string sounds. So by tuning the pegs. When you got the exact sound, it would turn into different color, or it gives you some kind of signals.
It's sharp as well. Shit. Nailed it. Sorry. Oh, is. Oh no.
Now it's tuned. So the first step is you tune your ukulele with your mitochastically sound in your head, then using tuner to tune properly. Okay, that's the way you tune your ukulele. If you don't have the tuner, it's okay, cause you can get it on your iPhone. It's called Tuner Lite. So I would just press it. Okay. So it's like the tuner you saw on my ukulele, right? And press this one actually. No, actually, yeah, this one. Yeah, and every time you speak, so it's, it will tell you what kind of sounds it is. So you can use this one to tune your ukulele as well. Like, this is super good. A little bit different, but you can tell which sounds it is. So without the tuner, you can tune your ukulele. So if you don't want to spend $10 on the tuner, it's okay, you can use smartphone app for that. That's pretty much of today's episode. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe to my channel. And if you have other way of tuning your ukulele, please tell me in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you next time.